Especially if I co-op with either Zero and my buddy, Reaper, or Irving, or Tom, or whatever people want to call them. I don't know why I even call them by their handles. I just do. The reason I also wouldn't mind doing solo is because I do want to do a full Bloodborne solo playthrough and a Bloodborne co-op session series too. So I may just make another, because I may just delete my Bloodborne that I posted and just redo that, because I'm starting over on my Bloodborne playthrough, and just probably gonna just delete the ones I put up. Unless you want me to keep them, you can watch them at a later time. But like, I personally don't want to flood YouTube with multiple Bloodborne completed. And then for my co-op one, I'm definitely probably gonna keep that. And then if people want to do a co-op thing, I would like to if I had a lot more people joining, like maybe 3 or 4 more people who play Bloodborne. But I rarely get more than 1 or 2 chatters at a given time. Like, it's not a problem. It's just like I notice so many other people are growing, and I'm struggling to get anywhere. And then there's times where I play something and then I'll get like an upward of like 10 viewers and maybe 3 or 4 chatters. It's like, where does this come from? And then they follow, and then after a while they watch, and then they just go away after a while. Like I used to have a consistent of maybe 4 or 5 people thanks to Final Fantasy, and then a lot of them were gone now. Like, I know I shouldn't really focus on a lot of that, and I don't normally. But it stresses me out when I do get people, and then they just leave. I'll do another Bloodborne co-op stream. That'll be separate from my Bloodborne run that's after, that's technically after this. Because this one I plan on doing solo. But I can do a Bloodborne co-op thing. Again, I'll try it. Even if it's just you, maybe me, and maybe Supply if he wants to join in for that, or maybe even occasionally Zero or whoever else. Because I know Supply wants to play Bloodborne. I'm not sure if he's down every week or every day, because he doesn't join all that often, which I really don't like. Really should join more. I know he's got wonky connection on his internet, but he used to join all the time. I mean, hell, he's in Discord most of the time. All that for a shield. All that for a schmield. A schmelder. Good old shield. Well, I believe that's all the stuff here in terms of that fire bullshit. Yep, didn't think... Oh. I didn't think so. I know I have to get that from the bridge. Well, that's good you have a decent headset. Wait, do you have Discord? If you do, you should join mine, unless you already have. Because I chat through Discord, I don't chat through PlayStation chat. I can't reach. The where I'm sitting from my PlayStation, I wouldn't be able to reach. Plus, I like Discord's setup. I don't really like PlayStation. I don't like chatting on console anymore. I've done it all my young life, and I just don't like it anymore. Plus, it's easier just to connect on Discord. Once I get it all set up in OBS and everything, they can hear you. And all you do is hit the join chat room button, and you don't got to go through a menu, send an invite, accept invite. My friend doesn't like it, but he doesn't realize how much... He's just not used to Discord, but he just doesn't realize how much easier and faster it is just to click one thing versus menu, click invite, accept invite. I have to also get a separate thing to connect my headset to my PS4. Oh, you're on your Discord. Okay. Cool. I didn't see you chatting much, if you were. You probably were that more recent guy that joined then. I just didn't know if you were chatting much. So I didn't know if you were part of it or not. Cool. Then that makes it a lot easier for me. Sorry, there's so many people in my Discord that have different names than their Twitch handle. I didn't know if that was you that joined, because I know there was a more recent guy that joined then. So then cool. Cool, that makes things easy. No, I don't like console chat. It's just annoying. It's not even all about sending an invite and accepting it. It's literally click this thing and boom, you're done. But it's more or less, I gotta sit there and connect my headset to my PS4, which is on the other side of the room. Not even that far from where I'm sitting, but long enough to where it's longer than my cable. And it's just not a good setup for me. Can we stop hitting me, please? So I can try to get this item. I'm the brownie shack guy. Nah, I didn't. I figured that was you the moment you said you were part of my Discord. I did not know if that was you. Because you didn't actually say anything or whatnot. But I figured after you said you were part of it, I was like, okay, yeah, you must be that new guy then. That's alright. You don't have to be. I just appreciate that you're part of it nonetheless. My Discord's not really even that big either. A lot of them are regulars that have been part of the channel for a while, and only like maybe 3 or 4 of them, maybe 5 chat at any given moment. Like, there's a lot of people who are part of my Discord, and rarely any of them chat. Fortunately. My Discord's growing, but it's dying all at the same time. Which is why me not growing as much as I expect on Twitch, like some of the people I've watched and see, kind of upsets me, even though I don't solely focus on, oh, I'm not getting anywhere, I'm gonna quit. No, I do this for fun. It's just me taking forever to gain anything only for no one to really chat stresses me out. It just stresses me out. But I can't help it, I also have anxiety. So when I see something, it's like, yay, and then it's gone. Especially when I've had people come in, chat for several months, and then just leave. And never come back again. And then I know I've scared away viewers with the way I act sometimes. Like, you know, say that I suck at things and because I die 100 times and I feel like it's not entertaining content. I can't help it. I feel like in order for me to get anywhere, I have to actually do good. You don't even have a Facebook anymore. Damn. That's my problem, is I feel like in order for me to do any good content, I actually have to not be bad at a game. And that's stressful for me. So then, it's also life, games, anime. It's just a way for us to keep in contact with each other. We don't really talk about it much specific. People post whatever they feel like is up on their mind. If someone's not happy with something, they'll talk about it. If someone wants to post pictures of their pets, there's a chat for that. If people want to post memes, there's a chat for that. People want to talk about Dragon Ball or anime, which Dragon Ball is one of the main things we talk about. Not always, but if people want to talk about Dark Souls, if Zero wants to post that he can't stream, or if he's got plans to do a game or two with me, he'll talk about that in there. It's really about anything. I'll have mods. I'll have a couple of my people talking about games that they like or wanting to do co-ops or talk about anime. I have a guy who chats in there pretty often who doesn't even join my Twitch anymore. I don't know if that's a connection issue or what's wrong there. He used to join all the time and now he just like doesn't anymore. The guy Kenny in my Discord. I seen him on a few times on Twitch, but like never joins anymore. And he's one of my older mods too. I don't know. I worry too much about it, but unfortunately, you're hearing the 100% real me, not any fake, not anything. And that's probably what scares people away, is that they don't like that. Or how depressing I can get. Well, you want me to fucking be fake? I can't even do that. I don't know how people can literally go and Twitch and not actually, you know, stay calm and keep a positive, happy attitude all day. I can't. This is how I play games. And if people were around watching me play games on my personal time, you'd hear me say the same things. I'm also being watched. That also adds to the stress of trying to actually be entertaining, not die, which I don't think people care too much, but I don't know what it is. I'm just trying to grow. And when I see it's not working, I just get depressed. That's all. I appreciate hearing me out on that one. But it's just how I am. I just get sad. I see everyone around me growing, and here I am working hard. I see people on Facebook posting how they got an affiliate status in 2 weeks, complaining that they're not getting anywhere, and it took me a couple of years, I think. And they got a higher average on than I do. I debated quitting streaming again for a long time. I've stopped streaming before and started up again years ago. I'm only comfortable in front of a camera because I've been doing it for years with YouTube, but that doesn't mean I don't act as me. That doesn't mean I change my persona. I am who I am. I'm comfortable talking to people on camera because I've been doing it for a while, but back on YouTube I was bad at it because I didn't know what to say. My microphone was ass, and I wasn't good at the commentary because I wasn't really. It was just me talking to myself. Unless I played a game that I knew, like my very first game that I really did well in was Dead Rising 1 because I actually played it as a walkthrough, and I would be like explaining where certain things are, what you got to do, how to, ways I beat bosses, that kind of thing. And it was one of the only games that I knew of that much to the point where I can tell you a lot. And there's probably a lot of that game that I still like don't know. There's probably secrets that I never found, but I even shown off most of the achievements in Dead Rising 1, if not all of them. But I'd be like, oh, here's this katana. You come up here, drop to this awning. Here, this will wreck most of the early game, if not all of the entire game for you. Most bosses will fall prey to it. Here's this, that. I mean, I could do another trophy complete run of Dead Rising 1 to show off that how much I know of the game, and for anyone who wants me to do that, because I love Dead Rising 1. And it's the only Dead Rising that I know of that much. Dead Rising 2 and Off the Record, and 3 and 4 I don't know all that much. Probably don't even need that on, even though this doesn't probably change much. No, it doesn't. But no, I can't sit there and be at a camera and twit and stream and always be like, oh, I'm just having such a wonderful day. I'm dying 100 times to this boss and still be entertaining in terms of like not freaking getting upset about it or something. Like, I'm not even solely all that mad. It's just like, come on. Like, I'm just like, ugh. One mistake I make and I just like, motherfucker. Half the time I'm not even like that angry. It's just like, it's just how I get. Like, if I get stun locked by something 100 times and then I die, yeah, I swear and I bitch at the game. But that doesn't mean I'm really all that, like, angry or anything. Because I don't really feel like I'm that pissed off at a game until I freaking quit or break something, because I've done both. And I haven't rage quitted a game in a long while. Dead Rising is the only game that's ever made me rage quit and break a controller. I may have stopped playing Dark Souls for a year, but that, to me, wasn't so much a rage quit. That was me dying 100 times and just getting a little tired, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just done. That's not really a rage quit. That's taking a break. Like, earlier today when I died, before I started streaming again today, I was like, you know, I'm just tired. I'm done. That to me is not a rage quit. I wasn't mad. I was just tired. The whole thing with the skeletons, my first playthrough of Dark Souls 1, I was getting fed up of dying, but I wasn't just so to the point where, okay, I'm just taking a break. People gotta stop labeling someone who quits a game always a rage quit. That's not... You don't really truly a rage quit until you're screaming pissed and you broke something. Like, half the time when I yell at a game or whatever, I'm not even mad. I'm not all that mad. That's just how I get. But I also have a very cranky attitude. Oh. Fencer Sharon. Ow. Oh, God. I forgot about Fencer Sharon. Ugh. Oh. New Game Plus. This is going to be rough. And I just don't want to keep doing the Sinner run over and over again. I don't mind doing this run over and over again if I can get to it. If I can just clear everything out. Which might be a little rough for me. But if I can get Sharon dead, then I should have no problem clearing the rest of it out. I didn't even know that she... I forgot that she appeared right around here. I hate the summon iframes, man. That I hate sometimes. Really? Fuck. I hate getting close to an opponent. The AI is not even that good in Dark Souls 2. It's better than 1, but it's not even that great. But yet, sometimes it feels much harder than it does in any other Souls games for NPC invasions. The hell is that it? Stop puzzle sorting me. Could help with the frustrating parts when it gets old. I'm not into playing music. Sorry. That's not something I'm into doing. I appreciate the tip, and that might be nicer for you guys, but that's not something I like to do. Because then my videos get partially muted, and I also just don't want to hear music. But I'm sure that would be very nice for some people, but I personally don't really like... I really don't like music. I personally don't like music a lot. Like, never was big into listening to music. I like listening to music maybe when I'm playing for myself or when I'm working, because I used to be able to listen to music at work, or when I'm just playing a game on a handheld and I'm watching something. I may do that and put on some music, but I rarely ever listen to music. Never been a big fan of music. I actually, fun fact, I never actually, I did not start listening to music until I was in high school. I just was not my thing. But I mean, if people want me to, they can request songs. I forgot how exactly that works, but I have a song request thing. But I'm also the kind of guy who just doesn't like putting music within my streams. That's not something I do. Sorry for anyone who probably finds my streams much worse because of this. But I personally don't really care for, like, as much as there are several streams that I like watching, I think they'd be better without the music. That's my opinion. Half the time it's metal music or rock music that I just don't really care for, particularly the metal. Or it's just so obnoxious that it takes away from what I want to hear, which is them in the game. And half the time I feel like no one's really even listening to the music anyway. That's just me. I could be wrong. Oh. Well, I wouldn't put on radio stuff. I'd put on actual songs. I don't consider actual songs radio stuff. I only consider radio stuff that's played on the radio. And then they edit it. I would put on pure unedited songs with swearing, and that to me is not radio stuff. But I guess I just don't know what you mean. I mean, I could, but it would take away from the game. nobody wants to hear the... Nobody wants to hear that. Everyone wants to hear the game and me. But then again, that's my fault for assuming that people want to hear the game and myself, not music. But that also is my fault for assuming it takes away from it. Maybe it doesn't. I've had people literally request songs that are straight up popular as hell. And it's just like, it's nice that you guys can request music, but you're requesting all these bigger named songs. Or songs that I just would rather not listen to. Metal or heavy ass rock shit. Like, I don't mind, I like all music types. Even some country, but it's just like, there's times where I don't want to hear this. I don't know. I'm just boring, I guess. I just don't really like music in my streams, just because I just don't personally want to hear it. I'll play music in the start of my streams, mainly video game music, but that's about it. Dark Souls and experience, but I guess I meant music with lyrics. Radio is kind of specific. Music with lyrics, that's fine. Actual music. Like, to me, it's... Every game is an experience, and I just don't want to take away from that. Some people may not want the music in them. That's just me. But I do play video game music from time to time in the beginning of my streams. But I haven't lately because I've been using the Final Fantasy VII theme on my PS4 to do that. But it's alright if people do want it. I can put on music. God damn it, Luca! You're making this guy do more attacks than I want, and I don't know if he's ever gonna do that AoE now because of that. Can you move, Lucatiel? Nope. Thanks, Lucatiel. Yeah, Smelter Demon's right there. God damn it, Lucatiel, you had to be blocking me, you fucking cunt. See, right there, I'm not even mad. It's just... annoyance. That was straight up annoyance. Because an NPC would not fucking move. Because she kept aggro that whole time. If he wasn't at the wall, I've been fine. And that's why people probably don't like, is they hear me complaining. But like, who doesn't? Yeah, there's Armored Dickhead. Of course. I don't know why he appears after her. I would have liked to have him to appear, not at the same time, but like last round? Would have been nice. Or, you know, I would like some of these guys to appear before I go in there. God. I just hate him. I just hate NPCs in these games. They don't feel like NPCs. They feel like NPCs, but with some slight player AI. Really? Like, some invasions in the earlier games or in Dark Souls. Thank you, disposal bin. Don't treat yourself as such, my friend. You are a gold. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hunters Guild. You are not a disposal bin. You are gold. Thank you for the love. Sorry that you have to hear me snapping at Dark Souls. Not even that angry, just frustrated because fucking invasions can get on my nerves. Lucatiel just blocked me entirely from getting around that boss. That guy should not have killed me there. Why is Dark Souls 2 the worst? Why is Dark Souls 2 the worst? And it's not because of what the team did with it. I mean, like, out of all of them, why is this one literally the worst? There's no reason for this game to just be so flooded with bullshit. This area's fine. This area is fine. It's just, it's because it's in Dark Souls 2 that this area is annoying. All the areas are fine. It's that it's in Dark Souls 2. Well, how you doing, man? How's it going for you? Never mind me. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. I need to buy more shit gems. Oh, hello. Why are you alive? Why are you alive? You shouldn't be alive. There you are. Give me all your armor parts so I can sell the duplicates. Thank you very much. Come to me, you slutty bag of pee. Hi. Bye. Ah! You? Okay. You never do that. Why did you do that? You never do that. I don't think I've ever seen that attack. At least not the way it feels like he zoomed at me. I know he has a slash that makes him move a bit, but I didn't think it was that much. Jesus. He literally fucking Super Saiyan bolted at my face. I thought his sheath sword attack is the one that makes him move a little bit, but I didn't think it was that bad. Holy shit, he like charged at me. Good lord. Yeah, he is a fucking piss bag. Cunt. Liquor. Ass tickler. Make up your minds. Jeez. Of course, you're gonna just not take that hit. Hello? What the hell? What the fuck? Don't sit there and delay and not attack me. Attack me right away so I can get away from it and heal. I don't like these red phantoms. This is what I don't remember if he's in this in the original, but I feel like this game, the remaster if you want to call it that, the Game of the Year edition adds in a lot more red phantoms From what I remember. I have not played the original Dark Souls 2 New Game Plus and beyond, but there are Red Phantoms added to that version as well. I just don't remember him. Yeah, you come after me. Come on. The main reason I'm having trouble is because I have two dudes focus down. Can you AI in Dark Souls 2, please? Like, quit being poop. Hello, I had stamina. Here! Yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna do. But it felt like he zoomed much further. Maybe that was just, I was close enough and it looked much different, but it looked like he literally zoomed at me much further than I was expecting. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Don't take forever. Gosh, I hate enemies, man. Oh, I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you. Oh, I'm coming at you. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you sooner or later. Oh, well, hold up. Let me walk back a little bit. I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh, let me walk back a little bit. Some enemies do that. It really fucking annoys me. And then they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. Wait, I'm done. I was at Smelter and you did not spawn. Why? Red Phantoms that I fought already. I know this is New Game Plus, but come on. I forget that you guys even spawn because some of you don't spawn when I expect you to. I was in this area and you literally did not fucking spawn. Stop doing that, game. Also, stop making them dodge. Just stand there and take it. Perfect. Perfect. Oh. Come, Drizzle. Plop. No. I like when the knights shake their head and they're backstab. They're like, no. You ready to let me not die now, Luca? Luca butt. Can you not shove me? was so afraid of that attack. Every time Lucatiel was fighting him, he was doing it. But for some reason, he just, like, never did it. Yeah, just walk into him, Lucatiel. Just, you'll find. Just keep him by the wall. You know how that went well last time? Because I can totally see from that direction, and you're also going to block me again. My kill this time, bitch. It's 2 deaths. Lucatiels, I think, are the worst. I don't know why. I feel like Lucatiel's summonings are the worst, maybe, because she has the worst runbacks. I know the one boss for Benhart can be pretty bad because you have to summon him at the camp, and it's the congregation fight. But you can walk all the way there up to that area, go back, summon Benhart, and have him follow you without having to fight things with him in your vicinity. But that's also a waste of time that I don't really like doing myself, and also just the entire area leading into that. Yes! Lucatiel can also join you for the Flexel Sentry fight. Ugh. I'd really rather not go through that whole level just to fucking fight a boss, though. But I could go do some areas. New Game Plus wise. I can go fight the giant. Go fight. For sure. Still there. Yeah, I'm not taking it. I forgot about that item. When my adventure began. That feels so long ago. But it also feels like yesterday. This area is rough. Hi. Ow. Stop. Dude. Fucking. I don't like their quick turn. Can you please do something? God damn it. Just that. Thank you. Don't just look at me all cute and ugly and fugly and fat and gay and retarded. Oh, no, no, no. I forgot how much there were in here. Can I move? Ow! Ah! I would have focused that one, but no, there was another in here. Fire Drake Stone, go, go. I can't see, I'm beautiful. Ah, I'm on fire. Stop! Get up faster, please! Dark Souls 2, you make your character stay on the floor for like an hour. My character's busy fucking rolling around trying to get fire off of him. How about get up and quit being a pansy about it? Do what they do in Monster Hunter and roll it off. Fine, I could, you know... Hey, buddy. I can slather myself in oil to prevent the fire damage if you'd like. That would probably help you a little better. Would you like to be in oil? A fucking lizard! How about not turn like a retard and push me to the point where I can't see? Where did that come from? That other lizard did not bother me. Where did you come from? I hate these lizards because they just don't do much. Except, you spin me right round, baby, right? Yeah, take that. Ow. Fucking let me get to your side. Ew. What is this? This lizard's like straight up the best of Dark Souls. I can't even get to this guy's side. He also keeps jumping on me. He keeps licking me. Would you stop? I can't get to this guy's side! Have fun. I haven't been in the mood for Monster Hunter. I really don't want to get addicted to Monster Hunter again. I really don't. I'd rather spend other times on other games. There's really nothing left for me to do in Monster Hunter. I would love to play that game with you consistently with streams. But I feel like there's really nothing left for us to do in that game. It's all just gonna be the same repetitive, tiresome dying over and over again. I just feel like what I've done is the bulk of it. If the DLC is really what's left, I feel like that's all there's really what's left for me, anyway. I feel like I've done everything else. I feel like it's just all too much now at this point. I don't mind getting addicted to it when I co-op with you, but I don't think I'll really be playing it a lot more anymore. I don't know. That may change in the near future, but as of right now, I've just been thinking about it. I just don't know if I'll be doing much of my solo streams on it anymore for a long while. That'll definitely change in the future, but after playing it, as a co-op, it's definitely something that I probably really will only focus co-op. I played a lot of it, and I've only put about 200 hours into it. And that's not even a lot, but I just feel like I've done a lot that I've wanted to do in that game, and at this point I just didn't have as much fun as I did when I first played it. Nice. I don't have the time for it. I don't have the time for Monster Hunter anymore. Maybe after game requests are done, maybe? I don't know. Either that or when my interest in playing it again comes back. I think I just lost my interest in playing it. You got the aged feather. Nice. Nice. Enjoy it. Don't let it rot away. I know it's old. Ow, ow, ow! Come on! Come on! Really? I don't have the stamina now. Damn it! Would you fucking lizard stop spitting? If you would just stop rotating. It's like, I don't mind you rotating, but you rotate so fucking fast. Just let me kill you guys. Please. That death was retarded. I really wish that guy who put that there is just as annoying as the people who put signs down. Because I keep thinking that's going to be the first action to come up, is to pick that up. And I don't trust people online, and I never will. Especially when they're people who fucking come in just to drop me shit. I don't know. Even if you are watching stream and I don't know you, unless you're part of the chat long enough, I know. There's no reason for you to come drop me stuff, and if you're part of stream and you think I'm bad or new to the game, don't. That makes me feel even worse. Thank you very much. I already know I'm bad at these games. I don't need y'all telling me that. Can you please stop? Come on, you fucking lizard! The fuck? I can't move because the. God damn it. I just want to kill them both so I can get everything. But my character has to roll around on the ground like a dumbass who's on fire for no reason. These stupid things have to constantly rotate. They could be fine if they weren't as fast. This area is not even hard. None of the areas in any of the Dark Souls games are hard. It's just they don't know how to make enemies fair. Especially in Dark Souls 2. And before people who are new come in and say, haha, Dark Souls fair. The game is very fair. I'm just bad. I never once thought I was good at these games. I never once thought I was good at games in general. There's a difference. I can't get good. I get lucky. Every fight I've ever won is through luck. I've never won through skill. I don't have that. If I did, I wouldn't be dying. See? If I did, I wouldn't be dying. Personally, I don't think skill actually exists at all. People were born with the ability to do something, and then they work at it. It's not skill. It's ability. I, for one, have none of that. So. But we'll keep. Yeah, that area is annoying. Can you stop bouncing at me, please? Hey, you're faster than I am. How about it? Stop. Iron Keep is probably one of my least favorite areas for the amount of pain it is. It's one of my favorite designs. Shrine of Amana is by far my favorite design area. It's just also rough, even rougher than the Iron Keep. What is this? I would love to actually get rid of you. Just so I can fucking get rid of the other one. But by the time I get up to it and dodge his attacks and get out, I have no stamina to do anything. If he didn't shoot 3 fireballs, and if it didn't do so much goddamn damage. And no, I don't fucking want to put on Flash Sweat, but I guess I'm gonna have to. There's no way I would have 130 deaths. And no, do I ever believe what I actually say about the things that I say. When it comes to that, I have no ability in these things. Dark Souls 2, I'm not good at, no. But I really don't think I'm ever all that good at any of the Souls games at all. But this game has gotten me frustrated to the point where I'm just tired of it. This is where I'm actually starting to get a little angry. Stop. And I rarely get angry at games. And nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to fucking see that. And you know what? I can't help it. Go watch somebody else who has the patience that doesn't exist. Because everyone gets mad at something that... Sorry, everyone's gonna get mad at something. At least I'm not bitching at sports. Something that does not matter. God damn it! Fucking God. Wasn't hard. Jeez. Where the hell did you come from? All I wanted to do is freaking be able to not walk into the death pillars of hell. Or get knocked into them. I mean, I could still die going down there, because that's death. At least I think. That one there doesn't seem like death. Oh, that's actually the way I came up. I believe. Yeah, it is. And getting this chest would have been nigh impossible. Now I'm actually happier now that they're dead. And no, I don't truly believe that I have no ability for games. It's just... I feel like I'm just not very particularly great at them, and nor do I improve. Getting killed repeatedly makes me say things. That's all. That's my... That's my depression saying that. And it scares people away, but... Who in their mind plays games and don't get mad or act like that? Everyone I know does. Any streamer that doesn't get pissed off at a game or mad at a game is, in my honest opinion, faking it. And there's probably a handful out there that don't, but there's something that's gonna make somebody mad. There's no way in hell that no one's ever gonna get mad at something when you repeatedly fail at something. I was watching a streamer play Dark Souls for the first time throughout this entire month, and he's had some ragey-ass moments, worse than me. But somehow people find that to be more entertaining. I just don't understand how my raging is bad. If you want to call it that. Again, I don't call it raging. I just don't know what a word for it is. He actually had some pretty downright upsetting rage. Still less ragey than some other streamer I've watched play Dark Souls. Still less ragey than me breaking a controller, though. Still, though. I am far from the only one that bitches. yet I feel like it costs me. I've been told many times that I should try to be happy. There's this streamer who's successful and he's always cheery. Or whatever. It's just... Yeah, you're comparing me to a guy who naturally doesn't complain in his daily life. I do. I get very upset, or things will get me worked up. I act the way I act personally. I am not putting on a facade like some of these streamers do. I appreciate it, thank you. Well, I'm definitely less ragey than a lot of people I've watched. But I also just don't understand how some people can be so relaxed without being real. I feel like it's not real. But it is. I don't have... My patience is bad. I have really bad patience. I get mad and upset when my computer doesn't do something fast enough, or I'll get upset if my OBS does. I'll get very upset because my OBS takes forever to load. It rather just state all these stupid things while it's loading, and I'd rather it just be instantaneous. I get mad because something doesn't happen instantaneous, and not everything does. I'm just tired of waiting on it so I can start doing something that I want. I'm very impatient. And that's where a lot of this comes from. Trust me, I'm surprised my dad's not bitching. But maybe it's because it's not a great team or he doesn't give a fuck. But if there was another team playing, maybe he would probably, possibly, maybe hearing someone screaming. At least I would be. But it's bad. He even tells me that it's just a game. Well, what is sports? Is sports important for life? No. People just play it and make money. Still a game. And it's just a game. You're not playing it, though. You're not in direct control of it. That lies the problem. Like right here, I'm like mashing the button. Come on. Like I get very annoyed by a lot of animations in games where it's just like repeatedly doing the same thing. If I fight a constant enemy that just makes the slowest or has bad animations, or animations that go through, like RPGs that have spell animations that makes you wait until it hits all of your opponents. And it has to play an animation for it. Like in Phantasy Star, the original, Phantasy Star 1 had an animation where you had to wait for the freaking enemies to animate and attack. And it is so slow. And yet, I don't mind modern RPGs where it's all about that. I don't mind RPGs at all, and I'll play through all of them. And those are my favorite games. I have even less patience for shooters and fighting games, though. Those games aren't good, in my opinion. There's always money involved, that's why they're sports. Just not money for you. Yeah, but apparently that's okay. And people rather watch that. I'm sure if I streamed sports, I'd get more viewers. Sad to say. At this point, that's probably more entertaining for me. I don't honestly believe that, but some people might. I just get worked up and I start saying things. He doesn't give me anything. Alright, well, at least I can get possibly something else off of you. If you only have one boss weapon, then so be it. But I'm gonna beat some of these bosses on New Game. I'm gonna beat some of these bosses on New Game just to see New Game Plus, just to see if there's duplicate things. Most bosses have duplicate stuff that I want to get, and it makes it better to get it on New Game Plus or New Game with New Game Edition, just so I don't have to worry about going through this game again. I really don't know. This definitely not gonna be the last time I play Dark Souls 2, but I really don't want to go through this game again just to get a bunch of shit. And again, just to get more shit. Where the fuck did you come from? Where the fuck did you come from? Seriously, where the fuck did you come from, turtle? I don't mind getting items, I guess. Like, this game works me up. The most Souls works me up. Like, I'll definitely get worked up in Bloodborne and Sekiro, but not this bad. Nope, nope, nope. Dark Souls 2 is ugh, for a reason. And I honestly feel like it is the hardest one. Weird enough. But I've seen some people play this game phenomenal. And I know I'm pretty I know I'm good at these bosses. I have no problem with a lot of the bosses. Oh, I remember you. I remember you in the original. Weak. Like, I have no problem with the vast majority of the bosses. In any of the games, for that matter. There's a handful in Dark Souls 1 or 3 that I might not be good. Maybe not even a handful. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 in Dark Souls 1 and 3 that I'm not great at. But, like, overall, all in all, I fucking destroy once I get into the groove of things. Like right here, being able to skip some of these. I feel like some of these cutscenes should be skippable, despite having seen them already once. I know this is a New Game Plus. On New Game. You ever think of what game you would make? I just don't have that vision. I wanted to make video games, but I just don't have that. Or as much as I was born to be an artist, I just never worked at it. Because I just don't have the time or the patience to sit there and want to get better at something. I would just want it to be instantaneous, and that's just something that I just don't ever learn, that nothing's instant. You have to work at it. And that, unfortunately, I don't have the time to work at things. I'd rather just play games and be on my couch or bed all the day. Like, I personally just don't ever want to work or any of that nature. It's not lazy, I just don't care to just do things. But it probably would just be an RPG. I've always wanted to make a Kingdom Hearts type game with anime and zombies. I know that sounds dumb, but it's just something I've always wanted to do. I don't know why zombies specifically. I just think anime and zombies would be cool. And yes, it would be like Kingdom Hearts, where the enemies control the zombies. Basically just ripping off Kingdom Hearts. That just shows how much Kingdom Hearts influenced me as a kid. And it would just be the same thing. It would be an action RPG with different anime worlds that you go to. It's literally just Kingdom Hearts, but with anime. And Kingdom Hearts is already anime enough. But you go to different anime worlds, like Pokemon, Dragon Ball, that, and they all control zombies. Different types of zombies. It could be zombies, say, zombies similar to the ones in Left 4 Dead, or it could be zombies in movies that have different, like, speed, different attacks, different speeds, different things and abilities, things from like maybe Left 4 Dead or things from Resident Evil. It doesn't have to just be, oh, it's a slow-moving creature. It can literally just have, it can be anything. It doesn't have to be just a zombie man or woman. It can be monster or animal. That's always something I would love, but I'm not a gamer or a game designer, or do I know how to do any of the game stuff. Unfortunately, my hopes were shattered when I realized and fully let it sunk into my head that how bad I am in math. So I also don't have the money for college, nor do I care about putting myself in debt or my parents in debt. There was a college they were planning on sending me to for art, and I don't think my art would have been great enough to even be worth the amount of money that it was costed. I forgot what it was, but it was 80,000, I think, or something like that. It was expensive, and I don't think my art is nowhere near good enough to make that worthwhile. Nor would I probably have been accepted if they were going off purely art. But I wanted to go for game design too. But I also realized that it takes a lot of math, something I'm not good at. And it's not just I'm not good at math, it's that I literally do not understand it. I can't even measure things. That's not a lie. I can't. I'm not good at that at all. I don't understand it. I'm not good at a lot of things. And that's one. I try to get people to understand that I'm a lot of things that I'm not good at because it happens to me in everyday life. But nobody seems to understand. And I'm tired of explaining it. I literally say that I'm stupid, and there's a reason why. I don't just say I'm stupid for no reason. I don't think I'm ever gonna have a career, because my main career is dashed art. I graduated college with an art degree. That is not going to get me anywhere. Not that I've really tried. But nor do I really work at my art because of my natural ability at it. I have natural artistic ability, I just don't work it. But I also don't really want a career either. I want to just do this. I would love to just do this. I'm not lazy, I just don't want to work. I don't consider that lazy so much. It's just... I'm just tired. I just don't have the energy anymore. I just don't like people. I just want to just be by myself. Just mother for health reasons, that sucks. Like, I don't mind having a girlfriend. I don't mind having friends, people on Twitch. Like, otherwise, I just don't really like to be around people. I really don't have fun when I'm out. I really only really truly have fun when I'm with friends or I'm at home. And it's just, I'm so easily stressed out being around, out and about. I'm so easily drained of energy for everything. I just don't have the energy and strength. And all in all, I'm just a weird person, I know, and it sounds weird. A lot of people will be like, oh, that's lazy. No, it's not. Not to me. I'm just different. I personally just don't want to do anything. Nothing really caught my... I never really had a drive for anything besides gaming. Like, I never really cared to play sports. Even when I did, I never cared to work at it. I never really cared to work at drawing. Even that was a passion of mine. I never wanted to really go to school. I never wanted to go to college. But I did. I didn't even really work well in my relationships. Like, not that I had no drive for it, I just wasn't good at it. It's just like, I'm just being me. And unfortunately, that's not good enough. Like, that, it's just, yeah. I'm weird. I just have no drive. And that's fine. I put in work into something that I love, and that's gaming. And that's probably really the only thing that has... And a few of my friends have kept me putting in the energy to keep our friendship. Otherwise, I'm not the best person in the world. I can be an asshole and I can be a dick. I don't always go out of my way for people either. And I don't mean for that to happen, that's just who I am. But I do my best to try to keep my friendships and friends happy. But I'm not also the best friend either. Thank you. I try. I realized working for several years now that I'm just tired. But I love my friends. I always will. I may not put the most energy into a lot of relationships, friendships, girlfriends, whatever. But I love them all nonetheless. And I do my best that I can for them. I'm just not the greatest at that. Never was. You ready for Lautrec? So remember when I said this bitch is an asshole? Remember how I said she invades you? She's this game's Lautrec. Crushed Eye Orb. It's time to kill her. Questline wise. You can kill her early, but this is where you kill her normally. She's a bitch, I'll tell you. Oh, you whore! Ow. Don't Wrath of the Dildo my face, please. You slutty princess. Ow. She's being kind to me. Not with that, though. She's not. I'm gonna get hit by Wog. I hate your Wrath of the Crack. Wrath of the Gays! Get fucking murdered. That was a lot easier than I thought it was. I remember her whooping my ass to be on hell. That smile. I've been out of warehouse for years, feeling burnt out in life. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. My body aches, my hands ache, my back aches. I get home, I freaking lay down, I stream, I sleep. That's all I do now. And not that I've ever really done much ever, besides just lay in bed, play games, eat, sleep. That's all I personally do. That's all I have ever wanted for my life. And a lot of people say that's not a life, but I'm personally content with it. That is all I want to do. I'm a shut-in. I don't want to go out. I don't mind hanging out with friends. I want to be with my friends. If they want to hang out, that's fine. I'll go chill with them or we'll go somewhere. But I'm not always down to just hang out. My friends growing up always wanted to be outside. I didn't. I've never had the energy. I was always slow, picked on, hated for being me. I've always just wanted to be by myself. And if my friends want to hang out, I'm down for it. It's just... I just... never had the energy to really just want to be outside. And as I've gotten older, it's made me realize more that it's not great when you're trying to have someone in a love life or anything like that. Never wanting to ever do anything, but unfortunately, I am who I am. And I love everybody. I love you all. I love all my friends, and I'll do anything for them. I'd buy a lot of my friends things. But I'm not a great friend, personally. I don't think so. I know jack shit about cars. A car is a car to me. Every car is the same to me. They all look the same to me. I know there's differences in body size, shape, and things, but all cars look the same to me. I can't even tell what model a car is just by looking at it. People care, a lot of the people around me always cared about, oh, I need this kind of car because it looks cool, or it's fast. It's like, why do you care about driving a car fast? Like, where are you ever gonna race? Or what's the point? We have speed limits. What's the point of having a fast car? Or what's the point of having a good-looking car? What is that getting you? Girls don't give as much shit about cars as a lot of people say. Some do, yes. But if you have a car, that's enough. They're not going to be like, oh, that's a nice car. Now you'll get instantly laid and marry me. No. A lot of people still claim that I will never get laid because I watch anime. That's a bunch of lying fucking sack of crap. I've gotten more laid than half of those assholes combined. I've gotten more women through video games and anime than I have had for the fact anything else in my life. And I had no job, no car. None of those relationships lasted, and I married them, but I've dated them for over 2 years. And gotten laid nearly every day. But I probably have gotten laid more than half of those people that are successful and have a nice car and a place. I still live with my parents, yes. And does it affect me? Yes, it does. It bothers me. Just only because I want to be on my own. But I also don't want to move. I also don't want to live out where I'm living. I don't like the feeling of people always, or the feeling of just being looked down upon for the fact that I'm still not on my own. But unfortunately, I was dealt a bad hand and never had a job growing up. I can tell if it says it on the car. Yeah, no, I cannot just look at a car and be like, oh, that's this car. I can't. Most of the time, yeah, money, jobs, riches, and cars will get you superficial fake women, and half the time those women are just bitches. That's all they want is money and the car. Or a house. And then they claim they want a child just so they can keep you and make you pay. No. You gotta find yourself a real person. Someone who won't just fuck you over with a baby. There's plenty of them out there, and it really sucks that women do that. Not all women. There's plenty of handful of good women and guys out there. Especially for the women that say that no, all guys are the same. Well, women are the same too. There's plenty of women that do the same shit, if not worse than women do. Not all men are the same. Not all men think about sex. 'Cause I get told all the time at work that I should just go around fucking women when all I want is an actual relationship. Aside from 2 girls, all the girls I've had sex with, I've dated. I don't fuck randomly. I don't like the feeling of it. One of the women I fucked was due to was me trying to get over one of my exes, and I realized that no, I didn't want that. And me and her never worked. Who tells me what? That I need to just go around getting laid? Plenty of people. Or who tells me that all men are the same? I've talked to plenty of women. I've talked to plenty of women and also the internet. But I also work with a handful of people that tell me that I should just go around fucking girls. No, I want a relationship. There's no point in just getting laid. That's not the best thing in life. The best thing in life is just being able to just have someone that you love. That personally is enough for me. Knowing that I have somebody there for me and wake up to, tell someone I can love them. I don't care if I ever get laid. Oh yeah, I work with a few guys that are just staring at half the girls that we work with, and this guy's like 50-something years old, and I talk about how I do want to get laid again because it's been a while, but not in the way that he thinks. And then he just tells me to just go out and buy hookers and shit, and it's like, also that's disgusting. No, ew. And I only want to have sex with somebody I love. And this is coming from a married man who cheats on his wife. And he flirts with all these girls despite having gotten issues against him for flirting and being a creep. I'm surprised he didn't get fired for it. And he still is a creep, hitting on girls and shit. He's 50-something, and the women he's hitting on are like 20s and 30s. Maybe 40. It's like, dude, no one wants your... He's a cool guy I work with. He's one of the main guys I work with. He's a cool guy. But no one wants your 50-year-old ass. Your wife probably doesn't want to get laid because she doesn't have the drive for it because she's also 50. Most people in their 50s and 60s no longer have sex. It's not you. It's not her. It's probably because of their age. I guarantee you in the next 20 or 30 years, I probably will no longer care. He obviously hasn't hit that yet. But most married couples stop having sex, either due to their children or because of age. Someone's warehouse down there. He is hilarious. He's a great guy, he's funny, but he is creepy. I guarantee you I would not be able to trust my girlfriend talking to that guy. He probably wouldn't say anything, but I know he would definitely think about it. It's just, like, I already have issues trusting women when they're out on their own without me sometimes, just because I've been cheated on so much. That's also my anxiety thing. That's also an anxiety thing. It's not that I downright think that they're cheating on me, but I've been cheated on enough to where it's hard for me to trust a lot of people. And I've just been used, not just cheated on, but a lot of the friends I've had in the past through life have stolen from me, used me, played me, cheated on me. And it's just, it hurts. And I have trust issues due to it now. So, like, even then, I probably would not be able to trust this guy around any girl I date. Especially if I date one there, because there's plenty of hot-ass women my age who I would love to be with. Like, there's plenty of beautiful ass women there who are in their 30s or late 20s. This guy's just a creep. He's had complaints written about him for the fact that he's flirted or hit on girls in a way that he creeps them out. And he's told me about this. And it's just like, you're not going to stop. How are you not arrested? How are you not fired? None of these girls want to be hit on even by people like me, who are young, despite being 31. I'm still young, compared to him anyway. I may be over the hill by a lot of people's standards, because a lot of people apparently you're over the hill when you're 30. I'm still young. I still have a full life ahead of me. I'm not 50. My life's not over, to the point where most of the time when you're 50, you're either with a house and you're end of the line, you're married, and you're probably not going to find much of a relationship, and maybe have kids at that age. I still have a chance to still maybe have 1 or 2 children. I still have a chance to find many different many different... maybe it changed? It definitely, when growing up, I've definitely seen balloons that always said over the hill when people celebrated their 30th something birthday. I've always thought over the hill was 30. Maybe it's changed over time. Even my parents were surprised when I said that. But growing up, I always thought it was 30. Maybe it's changed. Oh boy. I don't know which bonfire is going to restore Bornstein. It's probably going to be the first. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, good lord me. Why am I even doing this? But I want things. I want to kill all the bosses at least once so I can get their rings. I am 5'7". About 120 pounds. Maybe even less than that. I am very thin. But I actually did not know how tall I was until I actually went to the doctor for something, and they weighed and measured me. So I'm 5'7". I always thought I was around 5'7" to 5'9", but no, I'm 5'7". I am pretty short. That is considered average. I am not a giant. Despite my tallest brother being 6 something. And a good portion of my friends are taller than me. Well, some of them, not all of them. Actually, you know what? I think only maybe 1 or 2 are taller than me. A portion of my friends are actually shorter than me. Now that you think about it. Except I'm buff. Yeah, I wish I could weigh a little bit more. A lot of people also tell me to gain weight. And get a tan. You know, you're telling me 2 things I can't fucking do. I don't tan. I burn. I become a lobster. Oh, they added a 4th guy. I become a lobster. And I can't gain weight. I also am not the hungriest person in the world. If I just don't feel hungry, I'm not going to eat. Also, I have to literally eat a shit ton to even gain anything, probably. I can't just eat. That didn't... Oh, fuck. He's spawned by that bonfire, is he? That means, oh. That dragon's back, though. Hi. Hi, die faster. Okay, they aggro with or without fighting Dragon Rider. Good. I'd rather have that than all of them, though. Oh, and you're here now. God, your fire lasts forever. Stop that. Oh, good. It didn't even spawn him, so I wasted it for nothing. Well, he's one of those bosses that's tied to the other end. Really? Both him and Dragon Rider. What is the point of doing that, then? God damn it. So he's tied to this bonfire. And he's tied to that one. Oh, that's brutal. I would have made it, yeah. Oh my god. I don't remember. I don't think I put every area into New Game Plus for the fact that I have made it through New Game like 4 or 5 of the just making it through New Game as I beat it. So but I definitely don't remember half these red phantoms in the original. So those are probably new. On top of the fact that the dragon is not in the original. Well, in this area. He is in the game, but just not here. So now I have this entire section. Yay. I mean, I definitely don't have enough bonfire acidics to spawn everything as of right now. I'm either gonna have to buy some or farm some, which is fine. I just don't want to farm them necessarily. That requires me to use up effigies to get into the abyss areas. The little Pilgrim of the Abyss sections. The enemies down there drop bonfire acidics. I'd rather just buy them or find them. Can we move? I can't tell if it spawned yet. It should have. I did the only bonfire that I know of that it would have spawned him. Why do you breathe fire for so long? Uh-oh. Okay, he's back. But of course, he breathed fire and knocked me too far back. New game, oh god, New Game 5. I love Bloodborne new games because the shallowest dungeons give you fighting chance, but doing this game. Yeah, this game is the only one that is just, it's just not worth. Like, it's the same hell with additional enemies. I would have liked that it would have, that to them is a challenge. Yeah, I get it adds a little more difficulty, but it's not a fun thing. Like, I'd rather play Dark Souls 1 or 3 or Bloodborne or Sekiro or whatever. Like, at least those games get tougher scale, but they're not making you drive to the end of insanity because you got to deal with shitty-ass iframe, shitty rolls, and just bullshit enemy placement. For the sake of it! This is the only game that I can consistently say, I am not good at running away. Like, I'd be fine. Like, right there, that should have dodged. At least I think so. Cause I want to stream for you guys. I want to put out content. I want to make people, I want people to enjoy things that I do. Myself doesn't matter. I've never once thought about myself. I know that sounds bad, but I'm the last person on Earth that I care about. I appreciate it. And I thank everyone dearly. Even if I really am... I mean it when I really do. I'm happy with who I have. I just get stressed out when I don't see me growing or whatever. People follow me and I never see them. I don't oftenly think that nobody ever wants to watch. There are people that do. And I'm doing this for fun. If I never make it on Twitch, that's... so be it. I'm happy. I really am. Now you move your head. I would have preferred that sooner. Like, I'm never gonna get through this door. Yeah. Oh, come on. Even the red oh, God. It's a fucking party. This is exactly why it's impossible to just straight up run. Look at this nonsense that I am in. Good lord. My deaths at the end of this is going to be in the fucking 300s, isn't it? I am not surprised that this is the only game that I'm dying the most in. This is impossible to fucking run fully through. Because of the iframeless gameplay. You can't just... They could have at least just kept the iframes through fog walls. Yeah, even though the Red Phantom wasn't the one that bothered me, it was the fucking Hide Knight. However, having to fucking, you can't. In order for me to get them away from the door, I have to fucking sit there and dance. Move them away. But I can't. Unless I kill everything. But that also takes time. And that's no fun. Stop. My god, I made it in. Holy crap. I accidentally hit triangle instead of rolling. Good job, me. Do something! Thank you. Good lord. I do enough damage to you that I make you even more trivialized than before. Ow. I do way too much damage to be worrying about enemies. Like, I can kill them fine, but there's just too much. When I could fight Ornstein and just fuck his pansy ass up. Because he's a pathetic boss. Most of the bosses in this game are jokes. Except for whatever reason that his damage there just didn't... For some reason, his defenses rose there. Does he gain, like, defense when he's in that attack, or what? There we go. Like, I should have killed him there, or nearly did. There's no reason for him to have as much guard as he does there. Like, right here. It's probably because of his animation, but... Aye! I'm tired of that poke. Stop that. Get out of here. And my dodges are fine. I have no problem with it. Like, when it comes to bosses, it's just circles. You don't even give me... Wait, Old Leo ring. I think that's already something I have. Yeah. You don't give me anything on New Game Plus. Hi. I don't know what. It's probably because of the thrust animation, the grab. I think that's a grab attack. And I think that's why. You doesn't give me anything. Like, that's... Hello?
Transient being, you would never make a knight. Be gone.
Well, fuck you then. Did I not get... I think I need a token of spite or fidelity? Well, I have the spite. I guess it's the other one. I think I need one of the tokens to get his covenant. I thought you find one, or can play play co-op with somebody and get one. I think that's a co-op thing. No, this one's the co-op thing. Proof of defeating another world's master. Hi. 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 Oh man, you took quite a bit of damage there, friend. Yeah, you red phantoms. Ow. Oh, I like your shield there. Ah, see what I mean? Enemy dodges are a pain in the ass. I can dodge bosses fine, but enemies no. Owner has traveled the worlds to defeat others. Okay, so this is the one where I co-op, and I've had a friend, not an actual player, but I've had someone, I brought someone into my world. So I think the other one I need to invade and win a fight, or find it. Because I never do invasions. And I doubt when I first played this game, I did one to join his covenant. I know I got his covenant before, but this playthrough I haven't. So I gotta find one. Really? So it's the bridge. Okay. Well, I wanted to go there anyway. Damn it. Of course. It's the item in the fucking Hunted Copse. The Huntsman Copse that I never got. It's the one on the freaking ledge there that you drop from by the bridge to get. I doubt Gregory is gonna get me anything, but he's not even brought back. Nope. I need to get more ascetics before I start really tackling the rest of the bosses. I want to. I don't want to run out. I want at least one for a fight later that I grind on, because I am going to grind my character. For no reason. I just want to. Plus, it's nice to show it off for anyone who's never done it before. Even though that is like a video on YouTube that I've done. As well as in my last stream of this game. But it's a grind on the only boss in this game that I find that actually is worthwhile because he's easily to beat without minimal effort. You grind up your faith and intelligence stats to 99. You shoot the shit out of him with magic, or hex specifically. He is weak to hex, dark magic. And then you get his soul, another soul if he's on New Game Plus and beyond, on top of the souls that he gives you. So you get several things to pop. And there's a bonfire ascetic in his boss room, meaning you can grind him indefinitely. I think they intended that. I could be wrong. Fuck you! That was finicky. I am surprised I didn't roll. What is this, Dark Souls 3? Okay, we can go join that guy's covenant now for a trophy that I don't have. And items. Or you could just kill the guy. But why?
Transient being, you have obtained proof you are worthy of joining our order. You may call yourself one of us, and are free to plant your roots in this garden of the gods. Be proud. I, Targray, do proclaim from this day you are a knight
Do you
of the
shop at
blue.
Target?
Rejoice and bask in your new honor.
I, Targray, goes to Target. Yes.
You are no longer a mere vagabond.
Oh, you sure?
You are now a guardian.
I'm a jester.
A knight of the blue. Proud knight, take this.
Yeah.
Wear this ring and shine light upon stone. Then you
Where's
will
the
hear
sun?
the voices of the blue apostles. Listen for their cries of help and repel the malicious invaders. This is the proud work of the Knights of the Blue, the way they elevate themselves to a higher plane. I'll provide what you need. You may visit me at any time. Proud Knight.
Why not? I gotta start buying those spells.
Pursue your work, Knight of the Blue.
Thank you. So that's... We now have... Now we have the co-op... Or not the co-op, the Covenant for the Internet Police. Funny, because it's also blue. But whenever someone comes in here and he's in the enemy covenant, I believe, of this section or this covenant, you get called into the world to handle them. There's a few of that in this game, and one of them is actually the covenant that's after the horse. He's one of those kind of like PvP related covenants where you're out for thirsting for blood. I don't think he's one of those where you get invaded into another or get sent into another world due to opposition, but the Bellkeeper Covenant, and I think the Rat Covenant are all, and maybe one more or two more, are all PvP related covenants. And I think this and the Bellkeeper's Covenants are the two like ones where it's like, oh, you're the opposite of this. You're gonna invade this guy's world. Or I also believe if someone's getting invaded themselves, you automatically get called in. So I've definitely got called into people's worlds and helped a player out being invaded before.